This worksheet is titled Identifying Transformations. So with this worksheet, we're deciding if each of the figures, if they translated, reflected, or rotated. And those are the only three words that we're going to use. The best choice would be to take your flip book that should be in your notebook. We worked on these in class, to go through each of the different transformations. So remember, when you translate, it's to slide. The shape is the exact same direction as it was previously from shape to shape. So A is pointed left here, and A is still pointed left. B is up at the top, so B is still up at the top. If the shape is the exact same shape, it just moved from location to location, it's going to be a translate. So let's look at an example in the worksheet. Let's look at number one. Number one is a translate. So this is one of your freebies. And the reason it's a translate is because you look at A is in that left, on the left side, and A prime is also in the left side. C is on the bottom, and C is on the bottom. So the shape didn't move, it didn't rotate or reflect. It's the exact same shape. It just moved from here to here. Okay. Now let's talk about reflection. So your flip book says that reflection is to flip. And with a reflection, there's going to be almost like a mirror line. So for this one, it reflected over the y-axis here. And for this one, it reflects over the x-axis. If you need to take a highlighter on your worksheet to help you see where a line might have reflected, you can absolutely do that. So number 3 is a reflection. So this is another freebie. You're going to get one more. This is your last one. And it reflected over this y-axis. And what I mean by that is, if you look, this M and M are both closest to this line, and the ends are on the outside. So if you see a shape that either reflects this way to this way or this way to this way, they're going to be opposite of each other, but the line that's closest and the point that's closest is always going to be that way. Okay? So again, translate, it just slid, but the shape is the same. Reflect, you're looking for a mirror image, either this way or this way, of the shape. The last one is rotation. So rotation can be one of two things. This is to spin. It can either spin about a point or spin about the origin. So let's look at this in action. What you typically see in a translation is something that is up, is sideways, or vice versa. So let's do this number 5. This is your other freebie. This is a rotation. And the reason I say that, look, so we have C is down here, and in the new shape, C is up here. So this was a rotation. If the shape changes from here to here, it's typically how you'll know it's a rotation. If you have any questions, please feel free to email. Mrs. Cooley and I are always glad to help. So again, this was a little homework help for identifying types of transformations, and having this flip book in your possession doing this homework will help you tremendously. Have a great evening.